Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608. Today I am playing StarMade, and I think we have what we need from this ship, so we are going to go over here. We're going to go over here and make sure there's nothing around me, and we are actually going to start work on the Interceptor. So first all, we're going to set up like a cockpit area. Let's see, we want a chair. This is just a rough mock-up. Okay, nice chair. Something like this. You know what? Why don't we spawn in a mantis? Not a missile boat, a mantis. Admin load. We'll use the mantis as a base. 1 of 8. Alright. That way I don't have to reinvent the wheel. Okay, so let's just chop all this nonsense off. There we go. Alright. Oh, no, actually I kind of want that. Not that. How are those? And let's also see from here. Oh. Take from here up. Go. All right. There. Now I have a what does that do? Oh, that controls the light. I don't want that. In fact, I don't want any of this stuff. There we go. And let's just rip out all this nonsense as well. Undo that. Let's turn off symmetry so I know I'm not snagging things I need. We're just gonna gut this. Where you are. Alright, you are entry to the door. Alright. Alright, exterior entry point. Okay. This way, this will give us a little more uniformity. And I now have a pre-designed cockpit that I know works and I kind of like. Yeah, we'll leave that. Although we will fill in that block and that block. And let's take this part out as well. Alright, so now let's turn symmetry mode back on. There we go. We just saved all that time and space and money and all that from having to design a new one from scratch. There we go. Alright. Let's do something like this, and we're just going to block this off for right now. We will come back and beautify it later. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, who knows? You never know. We'll come back and beautify it later, he says as he continues to beautify it. Yeah, let's do like that. I don't know what I'm doing. So we're just going to undo all that and pretend that never happened. Alright, so now let's get down to real work. That is, reactors and stabilizers and all that jazz. And weapons computers. Did I? Yep, they are installed here and here. So let's rip that one out and we'll just use this beam. Okay. So how large do I want this reactor to be? By 3. By 3. I have no idea how much stability that is actually going to give me. So we're going to use this basic armor. And run something like this out this way. Alright, and we're going to run some stabilization out here. Gonna be a wide ship, I think. A wide and long. Wide and long, but not tall. See, how are we looking for power? That's 37%. How much power is that? That's 8. Can I get... Can I get more than 8? Let's throw some of these up here. That way, I have more groups. Alright. Let's make sure the cockpit actually still works. It does. Okay, why are you not doing anything? So, what's going on here? Okay, it looks like I deleted necessary things. So let's go ahead and... You should be working fine, and you should be working fine. Did I do something to block it? Okay, that should have no obstruction now. Why is it obstructed? Feels like it's obstructed. Ah, because it was obstructed. Okay. Duh. Always check your logic, especially if you're ripping things out. There we go. Alright. Have to work that into my design. Anyway. I do, however, want these. There, because that gives me another group in the front, so I don't have to worry as much about stabilization or larger groups, because I give the 3 bonuses? Yeah, I give the 3-dimension bonuses. As I understand in Quickfire, most of that is going to change, but we don't have Quickfire yet. Right, so let's grab some thrusters. No. Let's grab some logistics and mobility and... No, what was I using? Great, now I can't remember what I was using. I wanted mobility for speed. Well, I know I want mobility chambers, so let's go ahead and wire up a top speed chamber. It needs the 23 more blocks. That works. Alright, so specifies a top speed. Let's level that up. And let's look at the full tree again. I wanted turn rate as well. Alright, so let's stick another one right here. And let's do something like this. And we're going to put another one here. And I want this to be specified as turn rate. Alright. And that gave me my 50%. And we'll have another chamber over there. What do I want to do about shielding? Let's stick some... Oh, no, it's not a shield. Okay, that's not bad for coverage. What does my shield look like? Okay. let's run some of these here. I want this to come a little narrow right here, then maybe spread out a little back here. I'm thinking about going with well, I called the fighter the Mantis. I think we're going to call the Interceptor the Dragonfly. We're going to kind of do like I had originally intended, doing an insect theme for my fighters. So this is going to be the Dragonfly Interceptor. So I'm going to try to make it look like a dragonfly. We'll see how well that actually works. That. There we go. How am I doing on shields? That's 20. Can I get it to 25? 25. Mantis Fighter only has 10, though, so we don't really need... Oh, that was a reactor. Get back here. Let's keep it at 20. Recharge is... Can we get recharge up to 2,000? 1,500. A long ship. 2,025. Alright, that's not bad. Okay, so I kind of vaguely want this to look like a dragonfly, so I'm going to mount some... Maybe have an extra pair of wings. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do that yet. But it's dragonfly-ish. Maybe a little, if you squint. Alright, now I need to determine... I'm going to stick those there. Other chambers. What other chambers was I using? Let's see. Look at the power and press R. Was it a logistics chamber? I know there was another chamber I wanted. I don't remember what it was. Wasn't recon, was it? Wasn't mass, FTL defense, power. Wasn't a stealth chamber. Short range scanner. No, that wasn't it. Huh. Must have just been a standard FTL chamber. Let me just wire in an FTL chamber then. Let's see, 2, 3. Right, and specify that as a regular old jump drive base. Alright. If enabled on the server, this chamber will also enable the jump drive on your ship. I didn't know that until talking with, was it Top? Apparently there's a setting you can turn off jump drives so they don't come standard on a core, but you have to build the module. I didn't know that. Alright. And we get like another jump drive here. 7 more blocks. No, I don't want that attached to the... There we go, I want it attached there. Specify that as... Let's do power efficiency. Okay. Alright, that's looking good. So... That's a vague shape of a dragonfly. Maybe have a landing point like right here-ish. Something. Like a docking. I'm gonna throw a dock in here right now, real quick. Come on, dock. Where are you? There we go. Oh, come on. In the slot. There you go. Alright. And let's readjust these. I was thinking dragonfly because that's what dragonflies do. They move really fast and they just grab things out of the air like mosquitoes and eat them. And that's sort of what I want this vessel to do. Actually, that's not sort of, that's exactly what I want this vessel to do. Is fly fast and grab annoying insects out of the air. My top speed is not going to be very good because I don't have enough thrusters. Yeah, I have 0.9 mass to thrust. So, yeah. I believe that symmetricalized it. Pretty good. And I'm gonna have to find better places for thrusters. This is not a good solution, nor a permanent one. I'm just throwing them on here. Alright. But we do need to deal with the weapons. I think we're gonna do that next time, is actually figuring out the weapons arrays. Or array. Oh no, it's gonna be more than one, so arrays is proper. Alright. No, I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm just kind of roughing out a shape here. How's my... Oh, my thrust is 2.5. Max speed 360. Alright, so this is as fast as she gets. Assuming I don't add any armor. Of course I'm going to add armor. Oh, that's the core I started with. I also need a better camera. Anywho, I have been JW608. This has been the Dragonfly in StarMade. Let's save a copy of it as DF1, and I'll do you cats later.